Farasatunnisa Begum from Dawn High School, 10th grade. Along with my friends, we made this model smart spectacle for drowsy drivers.
For doing this project, we have taken different kinds of materials like spectacle frame, power source like power bank, and a buzzer to produce a loud sound, and microcontroller.
At first, I mount the sensor properly on the smart spectacles. Then I connect the sensor to the microcontroller. After that, I attach the buzzer to the circuit. Finally, I test the circuit to check to ensure that when drivers feel asleep, the spectacles give an alert sound. The smart spectacles with buzzer provide a practical and low-cost solution to reduce accidents caused by drivers' drowsiness. I thank my parents, my friends, and my teachers who helped me in doing this project. Thank you.
My name is Sharia Noori. With my friend Sumaya Majid, we have made the project called The Portability of Hyderabad's Water Supply. Material required: TDS meter, pH strips, beakers, and samples of different water. Tap water from Santosh Nagar area, Zamzam water, Aquaguard water, tap water from Khilwat area, well water, packed water, Bisleri water, tap water from Chandranagutta area, and borewell water. Procedure: we took TDS meter and pH strips with samples of different water in separate beakers and tested with TDS meter and pH strips. We noted the values and compared with WHO safe drinking standards.
After noting the values, we came to know that Zamzam water, Aquaguard water, and Bisleri water shows the safest value in both TDS and pH meters, and they are very beneficial for drinking. pH safe values are 150 to 250 milligrams per liter and less than 500 milligrams per liter. pH safe values are between 6.5 to 8.5. Thank you.
Myself, Saida Fiza Fatima, and my friend Zunaira Marwa have made the model generation of electricity through waste.
We notice that in our daily life, we throw excess amount of trash such as papers, plastics, etc. Instead of throwing that trash, we can generate electricity through it by burning it in the net box and trapping its energy in the solar panels. For making this project, we need several materials such as net box, batteries, battery holder, bulbs, switch, etc. For making this project, I took a big cardboard and made 2 holes in it such that we can pass two big nut bolts in it and make it like a stand and place the net box on the cardboard. Then I attached 2 solar panels on the sides of the box. Then I gave the connection to the batteries with the solar panels. Then I connected the bulbs with the cells so that when we burn trash, it gives us electricity.
When we done this experiment, we observed that the solid waste in processed in biogas technologies, it generates the electricity. This can also helps to reduce the environmental pollution and also minimizes the landfill usage. And by doing this experiment, we have many challenges such as waste segregation. To my surprise, when I conducted this experiment by putting trash and papers in the net box, we burned them and we found that the bulb starts glowing. That indicates that the current was produced. By doing this experiment, we came to know that we can definitely produce electricity through trash, which we usually throw in our daily life. But if we utilize it in a proper manner, we will be very beneficial for us in our present day and also in our future. Thank you.
Zoya Butul and my friend Asha Bhamam. We are from class 9. We have prepared free energy water wheel. We have used cardboard, ice cream sticks, water bottle caps, DC motor, etc. Can the fall of water from a higher level to a lower level produce energy?
For making this wheel, we have used ice cream sticks and attached water bottle caps to it so it looks like pedals. As the water falls on it, it rotates and it produces energy here. If it rotates, the bulb glows and it produces energy. From doing this, we came to know that the energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can be only converted from one form to another form. Thank you.
Myself, Anam Fatima from grade 4.
Good morning everyone, myself Aisha Khatun, I am from grade 4.
Good morning everyone, myself Amina Fatima of grade 4. Today our topic is states of matter.
Matter exists in three main forms or states in nature.
Solid, liquid and gas. Solid. When water becomes solid, the temperature drops below 0 degrees Celsius. Found in ice caps, snow, frost and ice cubes in the refrigerator. In solid, the molecules are tightly packed. Solids have a definite shape and solids have a definite volume. Volume means space occupied by something. Solid examples are notebook, bench, building, car and so on. My friend Aisha is telling about liquid.
This is a common form of water we will found in rivers, lakes, oceans, sea and groundwater. We use it for drinking, washing, cooking and etc. In liquid, the molecules are not tightly packed. Liquid do not have definite shape but have definite volume. Liquid examples are milk, water, juice, oil and so on. My friend Anam is telling about gas.
This is the common form of water. Formed in evaporation and transpiration. It rises up in the sky and form as condensation. Gases do not have a fixed shape and a fixed volume. Example of gases are oxygen, carbon dioxide, water vapor and steam. You can see the steam. Thank you.
My name is Navish Manua. And my name is Ansha.
And my name is Aisha Siddiqa.
We are from grade 7. Today we are going to show you a game called Rush Hour. Rush Hour, here cars as well as vehicles are referred by the blocks in the puzzles. Rush Hour is a sliding puzzle game where you help a red car for the game.
Gameplay. The game board consists of a grid with cars and vehicles of different sizes. The red car is blocked by other vehicles. The game is solved when the red car reaches the exit. Now my friend Danisha will continue.
Rules. Vehicles can only move horizontal, vertical, not diagonal. Vehicles cannot be lifted or rotate. You can move only one vehicle at a time.
Strategy. Plan your own moves to create a path for the red car.
Use the fewest number of moves as possible to solve the puzzle. Thank you.
Rahmatullah.
My name is Sohafaluk.
My name is Yanikhat.
My name is Farheen Fatima.
We are from grade 6. Our topic is Octo Studio. Octo Studio is designed for the children who wants to make animation, make games and make stories. As we make the games, like this is a star catcher game.
This is a dinosaur game.
Dinosaur jumping game. This game we can play it like this. We have to catch the star so the score will increase. And this is the dinosaur jumping game.
In this, we need to tap on the dinosaur to pass the tree and we'll score.
In this, we have many features like the beam feature. The beam feature is for transferring one data to another software. Like this is the tab and this is one more tab. We can transfer this game to this tab by using the beam feature in this, and it is used by the coding. This is the coding. Thank you.
A very good afternoon to everyone present here. We are the students of class 10th. I am Khunza Gohar.
I am Sayyeda Nabila.
I am Amen Afshin. So, we are going to demonstrate several coding platforms and the games we made from them. We are from the coding platform Scratch. There are many platforms here, coding specifically, like Octostudio and Code.rg. So here, Scratch. So first I am going to show you my game. So my game is based on volleyball but digitally. In this you are going to play as two frogs playing volleyball. This is a multiplayer game, so I am going to ask my friend to come over and play with me. So this is the first front page. I'll start the game. Here we can see that many settings are there. We can change our player, our character skin. We have some mods and etc. So basically the main aim here is to goal. To see who scores much, like more than the other. You see I have scored 1 point here. This is a fun activity for youngsters to make sure they get some interest in coding, etc. So I'll show you the coding for this one. Basically we can make games, animations, stories and etc. from just codes. You see these blocks? These are the coding blocks. Thank you.
A game where a young girl is serving drinks to the people they are coming at the game. Here a young girl is serving drinks to the people who are coming. So we have to take the recipe book. Then we have to see which drink the person have asked. So first network problem.
Today I am presenting my project called Solar Powered Water Purifier. Imagine a world where sun not only give us heat and light but also give us clean drinking water. In many places people struggle to get clean water because electricity or purifier are not available. But one thing is always available: sunlight. And sunlight is our best natural actual purifier. Our project uses a simple method called solar distillation. Here sunlight heats dirty or salty water. Only pure water evaporates, leaving all impurities behind. The water vapor then cool down and form droplets on plastic sheet. These droplets slide down and collect into a cup as pure clean water. We used a bowl, a cup and small weight, a small cup, plastic wrap, and main energy source is sunlight. When we placed the whole setup under the sun, we saw tiny droplets forming inside. Slowly those droplets collect into a cup as pure clean water. The water completely looked clear, proof that solar energy can be a natural purifier. Our observation confirmed the hypothesis. If dirty water is heated by the sun, clean water condenses. This method is eco-friendly, low cost and very useful in villages, emergencies and during water shortages. Thank you for listening. We hope our project inspire everyone to use renewable energy.
Hello everyone, my name is Syed Abdul Khader Zafar and I am from class 9. Today I am going to present my project titled Plastic Eating Microbe. Plastic is the biggest problem on earth because plastic takes 100 years to decompose. But interestingly, our nature have its own tiny helpers, microbes. Scientists have found that there are some bacteria and fungi that can actually eat plastic by breaking it down their special enzymes. So we wanted to test this idea. Our question was, can microbes will reduce plastic pollution? For our experiment, we took two containers. Container A filled with microbe-rich soil, container B filled with normal dry soil. and we buried 2 equal plastic in both the containers and observed them for several months. After observation period, we have noticed that the plastic in normal microbe soil become brittle, rough and weak, while the plastic in normal dry soil showed almost no change. This proved our hypothesis. If microbe act on plastic, it decomposes faster. This plastic eating microbes may solve a major environmental problem. Thank you for visiting my project.
Everyone, my name is Mir Khadar Ali Khan of class 7. Today I am going to present my science fair project titled AI for Medical Diagnosis. In today's medical world, early detection of diseases like cancer, pneumonia and heart abnormalities is very important. If we know the disease, what patient is suffering, then only we can start the treatment. That only AI helps. AI helps for detecting diseases like cancer, pneumonia and heart abnormalities. First we have to put an X-ray and put an X-ray on AI. AI scans it and tell what diseases we are suffering. On the basis of that, we can start the treatment and patient can survive. AI cannot replace doctor but help doctors. It is useful for doctors and medical diagnosis also. It can detect disease early and accurately within seconds. Thank you.
My name is Syed Amin Muhammad from class 7. Today my project is about can bacteria survive and grow in Mars-like condition. Instead of real bacteria, we used bakery yeast, which is safe. We wanted to see if tiny living things can survive and grow in Mars-like condition. We make simple yeast sugar mixture and fill several jars. We put a balloon on each jar and kept them in different conditions. If yeast grows, it produces carbon dioxide and balloon will get bigger. We kept each jar in different conditions. First in low salt, second strong sunlight, fourth normal, high salt, cold and a combination. In low salt, strong sunlight, normal and high salt, the balloon became big. But in cold and combination, the balloon did not grow because yeast did not grow in that. This means yeast and probably many microbes cannot grow in Mars-like condition. Even though life is possible, it would be very difficult for most organisms to survive on Mars-like conditions. Thank you.
My name is Sheikh Abdurrahman from class 8. Today my model name is potato cannon. It works with calcium carbide to produce acetylene gas. It's catch fire very quickly. So my friend will continue.
So good morning everyone, my name is Rahim Farooqi. So as my friend said, you can see here we have taken calcium carbonate and this is H2O, means water. Actually we will use this in agriculture field for the wild animals that they should not destroy their crops. But we can use in the parties also. How we can use, because we can apply here the papers so it can work as a party popper. Now my friend will say.
My name is Subhantra Muhammad Khan from class 8. We will give you demo.
So now we are going to show you a demo of it. First we are going to take calcium carbonate. So you can say we have put the calcium carbonate. After that we are putting water in it. After applying water, it will get reacted.
Syed Mohammad Ahmad and I am studying in class 6. This is my working model of rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting means collecting and storing rainwater instead of letting it flow away. When rainfall is on the roof of the house, the water is collected through pipes and passed through the filter. This filter removes dust and dirtiness. After filtering, the clean water is go in the crops field and grow the crops. And the water is used for our drinking, toilets, farming and household work. So let us save rainwater and save our future. Thank you.
So welcome to the world of AI and artificial intelligence and also the machine learning. Here we have made an object hunt game in which we have to show the objects before the time ends. Here we have to score 5 points to win the game. My friend will show how it works and all the rules about it.
Hello everyone, my name is Arjun Musa. I am from grade 5. Let me explain you about our AI powered game Object Hunt. In this we have trained AI model to create a game in Scratch where users matches the real objects to earn points. Now my friend Yasin will be continuing. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Muhammad Yasin from grade 5. I will explain how we have trained the AI model. Coded the game. We have touched the model, identified the objects with the images, example, car, ball, chocolate and some more. Let me show you how it works.
Now I will show you by playing it. For example, it is telling to show the orange. If you are not showing it correctly, it will say try again. We have to show the dairy milk. Try again. Another object, orange. Try again. It is saying again, try again. Bat. Good job. If you are in a good posture, and we have
Yasan Mehdi from class 9. Today I am thrilled to present our working model of a robot. We designed two fundamental human actions and a friendly gesture of a handshake. This project is a testament to our principle of engineering mechanics, programming coming together. The essence of this robot lies in its own integration hardware and software. The robot can move. For movement we utilize a standard differentiative drive system. This setup involves 6 wheels which independently powered by DC motors. The robot can move forward and backward in a place or navigate to a complex path of agility. For the handshake mechanism is a crucial part of our design, achieved using motors. In summary, this model is more than just a toy. It is an educational tool and it demonstrates how simple mechanical electronic components can be combined with a basic programming logic. So this is the highlight is the beauty of robotic designing, that machines mimic and enhance the human capabilities. Thank you.
My name is Mustafa. I am from class 9. Today I am telling about the application of robot. Robotic applications have expanded from traditional factory and force to nearly every sector of modern life, including healthcare, space, exploration of consumer services. As of 2026, the integration of AI and 5G further enhance the autonomy and precision. Robots are used across industries for automation and tasks in dangerous environments, including manufacturing, welding, packing, healthcare services, warehousing, delivery, agriculture, planting, underwater defense, and lawn moving. Thank you.